Mark here, my wife Tara, and welcome to the 10-acre woods. So we're just getting the tractor ready. We're going to be moving some things around. We have hay coming tomorrow, which is Sunday. So that should be our second load. I think that's all we're going to need for filling our barn and, of course, filling our horse shelter for our winter hay.
Yeah, so we had 200 the first time and 350 coming this time.
200 and 350, so a little bit more than last time. Okay, it's supposed to be a hot day today. Tomorrow's not supposed to be too bad in the morning. I want to get it done early in the morning because the heat of the day can wreak havoc. So get it done, get it out of the way. Supposed to be some thunder showers rolling through, but they keep teasing us with these thunder showers, rain, and nothing seems to happen. I see that our sun sail, our shade sail, keep on having problems with that, has come down. So we're gonna have to, I think the wire we use an electric fence wire to hold that up, and I think it had snapped, so we'll have to maybe get something a little bit more robust. So you did clear around the stump?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cleaned it out. We'll have to trim that right down, get as close to the bottom. One thing about chainsaws is you don't want to get into the dirt. As soon as you touch that dirt, they dull out.
Cut it low. Cut it low.
Oh, there we go. The king eats first. Shorty.
Or Shorty.
Yeah. So they've been getting along great, and I think Shorty is the new boss, the new alpha. Sorry, Levi. He kind of kicked your butt, didn't he?
See, this is how it'll work in the winter.
Yeah, we just throw it over. And this is their lunchroom. Their dining room. Actually, that's what we can put up for a sign. We've been talking about different signs.
Yeah.
We could actually have a sign,
the lunchroom?
maybe up here, the dining room. Oh, they don't eat just lunch. They dine here, right? We're sophisticated here.
The feeding station.
The feeding trough.
I mean, it would be neat. I'm going to try those hangers that we have for the hay in the other barn because they don't really use them. I mean, they kind of do, but hang them here. Or making them out of the shelving unit that I have so that there's a full trough.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Because then you just put it over. Right now I try to get their heads apart, but technically all 5 would fit in here.
Oh, yeah. It's just, can they stand being that close to one another? Hey, Levi?
These two always eat out here.
Yeah.
Hi, it's just me, Meadow.
Okay, we got the sunshade sail up. Marlene has arrived. And she's laughing. We're all laughing because Charlie. We're here. We're teasing him, obviously. He's like, where's my food? I'm starving. I haven't eaten in a couple hours. Charlie. Everybody's kind of excited too. You can see the kids over at the gate there. And, okay. We better get this boy fed before he faints or something, right? Yeah, okay.
So, Mark, you haven't seen Brownie.
Yes, Brownie came in. I've heard of Brownie, but I haven't seen Brownie.
Yeah. Oh, who's this? Brownie.
Is that Brownie?
Hello. Hi, Brownie.
I'm guessing Brownie is brown. Yeah, Brownie's brown.
Yeah, so he was a house rabbit. So we're just kind of getting everything set up and then we'll introduce. So he's shedding a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit of shedding. He needs a brushing.
He was inside. So now he'll,
Little lion head.
He's cute. He's sweet.
Yeah, he's 5?
He's sweet.
Oh, yeah, as he says, stop it.
To bite. Well, he doesn't want his... There you go. What am I doing with this? Following you.
Yep, following.
Following you.
Doing the distraction grain.
Hi.
The bird grain. Okay, ducklings. So there were 9 that hatched out a couple weeks ago. So doing a count here, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there 1 there? There's just 1 there. Okay, so that's 7. There could be something out on the pond. We've got the wild mallards, or not mallards, sorry, call ducks over there. So they were released out onto the pond. And I don't see, so that's 7. So we're missing 2. So they might be hiding somewhere, or they may be gone. So let's do another count. 1, oh girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. 1, oh there's 1 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's the 1 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And possibly 9. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got all 9. Good job, Mama. They're just all over. Hey, that's a task, counting ducklings in amongst animals. But I think we got it. So that's great. Because, you know, it's later in the season. In the spring, there's more predators around, especially that fox. But we haven't seen her around in a while, and it seems to be working out. An early summer, midsummer hatch works well. Okay, hey. Hey. These guys are doing great. Both Tucker and Nestor were up on the play structure we noticed last night. So they're getting along great. Looks like these guys are out here. So Tara threw out some grain. So now Charlie is occupied. And here's a couple other call ducks here. Actually, those 3, no, there's 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 there. Well, those might be mallards on the pond. Are those? Okay, because I was like, there's mallards over there, and then I said no. I thought they were call ducks.
3 of them? Mom and 2
Yeah.
babies?
Yeah. Okay.
It's the same mom and 2 babies.
So they were the wild ones. All right. What? Bronwyn. Nice coat, by the way. We didn't have to restrain you and brush you out. You did it all on your own. Look at how slim you look. Get rid of that winter coat.
Hi, Barry. Go, bud.
Morning, Barry. Look at how big you are getting.
Barry.
Yeah.
Barry. Barry. Hey, Barry.
Barry, Mom's calling you. Come on.
Barry.
Over here.
Barry.
Come on.
Barry.
Oh, he's got a scratch.
Barry. Come here, Barry. Good boy. Hey, I'll tuck it in there. Hey.
Yep, good rain. Yeah, he's
Tuck it in there.
he's getting to be a big boy. We knew that was going to happen. What is it? A California giant. Yeah. Hi, Barry. Hi. No, you're not going to eat now? Save it for later? Yeah. Okay, so what do we have in here? We have some chicks. And apparently there was a couple groups this week, schooler groups, and they were just eggs. So we were doing a little bit of lesson on hatching and listening to the eggs peep. And one of the adults said, "Oh, it's a chick." And Tiana's like, "No, this is an egg. Like the egg comes before the chick." And she goes, "No, a chick." And underneath Mom, there was a little beak sticking out. Yeah. And that egg
That's the last one.
So yeah, that was
Big
Mom
Mama.
went and took the kids and headed off, and they were all over the place, and there were still some eggs in there that she abandoned. One of them was still pipping. So that little egg remnants is the last one. Tiana went and barricaded
Yeah.
her in
Because-
with the chicks and the egg, and she figured, okay, I'll sit down and hatch out this last one.
Because the babies were they were coming out.
Yeah, and they couldn't get back
up,
over.
So I'm kind of like.
Well, you could just put up that board down, or
I could rip the front of them.
well, we could just, because it might be structural. You pull that off. I think if we just
It's
put
not
like
structural.
a block or something like this over onto the edge, right? Like put some blocks.
There's lots of flat rocks over
Put
there.
some blocks over there. Yeah. So there we go. Look at that. There they are, tucking underneath Mom.
What we got?
Okay, here we go. So the story behind this is it's for the pond, and we've been looking at getting a fountain, an actual fountain, for a number of years, for probably 10 years. But they're like $3,000 for a pond pump. And I found this pump. So what it is, this is a 1 horsepower. I can't think of the name of it. They're an off-brand. This video is not sponsored. I bought this, so we're gonna try it out and you're gonna see how well it works. It does have a stainless steel outer casing, and it does actually have a name on here, Elilife, E-L-E-L-I-F-E. So if you're interested in getting a pump, watch these videos the next couple weeks, see how it works, see if it's gonna last, and this is probably a good option. So it was $399 Canadian for this pump. Here, my assistant will hold the trash.
Hi, assistant. I'm the boss.
Well, right now you're my assistant in unboxing. You can be the boss in other things. All right, so it comes with lots of cord. So there's 100 feet of cable here. And everything looks to be in good shape. And here, so this is the V pattern. You've probably seen these on like golf courses where there's a pump floating in the water, and then you got this huge V. It's supposed to go 7 feet tall and 30 feet wide. So it comes with one of those. It comes with, okay, we'll put that there. My assistant's talking. It comes with, I think this is called an ejector attachment. So if you wanted to empty the pond, I guess, you eject it out, or if you wanted to make like an arch or something, I'm not really sure. Oh, hi. Instructions, we'll get to those. And a donut. So this is where the pump slides in. So the pump will sit inside this, and it'll float around the pond. And then there's a couple anchor points on it, so you can tether it. So this is a microprocessor. Ooh, fancy. So it's a timer. It's a digital timer, but it's,
which we were talking about.
well, yeah, but it's weird because is there not a plug? There is a plug on the end of this, but there's no plug. You actually have to strip the end of the head off to wire it to this. So no, we'll put that somewhere. We have a ton of timers. We've got a bunch of those winter timers that we have. So, okay, nice thought, but now that's probably, you know, if you can buy like a timer, an outdoor timer for relatively cheap. This one you have to hardwire into it, so really, without destroying the end of the cable, it's kind of pointless. Okay, and what's in the bag? Oh, this is probably the tethering.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's rope. So you tether this to the side. I think we're going to use a cinder block, and we're going to put it, the pond has a ledge. It drops down, and then there's a ledge, and then it drops down again. So I think what we'll do, because the ducks are going to be swimming through, we don't want them tripping on wire or rope as they're nicely swimming around the pond. dunk, you see one fall face first into the water. Oh,
you know, it's funny. Tiana said the same thing. They're going to clothesline themselves. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be below the water line is what we want.
Anticipate the issue before it happens.
All right, so we have our donut, and we have tons of rope. Like there is probably 500 feet of rope. So we put it out there. They're in 2 strands, and then they wrapped it around. So we pulled the 2 strands out, tied it to this. We'll cut off what we don't need when we hook it up to the cinder blocks. We put a cinder block over there, and then a cinder block over there. So I think the idea is we're gonna have it kind of right out in the middle here. You can always adjust it if need be. So we're gonna take the pump, slide it into here, and we're going to cast away. Okay. Woo! Ooh, that's nice. Oh, on a hot day? Oh, that's refreshing.
We'll trust you.
Okay, so it locks.
Where are you going to trial plug it in?
Oh, here, on the lighthouse. Oh, that is nice. Ever since we got rid of the pool. All right, maiden voyage, here we go.
Where do you want it?
Just pull it tight, and then I guess we can always plug it in and see what it looks like, but the center.
Right? The center of the middle or the center of the...
All right, I'll plug it in. Woo!
Nice! Is this where you want it? Oh, right, eh?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, go try Marlene.
I think that's probably a good spot.
And I don't see what it is.
Right on. So we were discussing that the left side of the plume there has got an opening in there. So my thinking is there is maybe some debris there. It can be adjusted slightly so it just looks uneven. You can see the gap in the water there where there's no splashing, right? So we've installed it. Maybe I'll have a look at it. Maybe I'll go for a little swim and go out and check it out. But I've got this Emporia app here, and you can see it is running, where are we at? 779 watts. So it did say it was a 750 watt. So yeah, it's in around that number. Now the issue I have is I've shut that pond pump off because it's also plugged into here. So there's one outlet, one 15 amp breaker. We do have a bunch of other wire for this one that can extend it possibly over to the corner there where there's a plug. So this pump here is also, I believe, a 1 horsepower, and it's sitting right down there in the water, and it then, you know, pumps up and around and goes into this top pond, which we need this top pond running because this keeps the circulation. So my concern is with 750, let's call it 800 watts, 2 pumps running at 800 watts on one circuit. 8 and 8 is 1600 watts on a 15 amp circuit, which maxes out at 1800 watts. So that only gives me 200 watts of other things, plus running 1600 watts continuously for a number of hours. This one won't be running 24/7. The other one does during the summer. But I think I may just split it off and put this on its own circuit. The nice thing about this is with the smart switch. Come on, where is it? I can shut it off with the app and then turn it back on. So that's handy, right? You don't have to come out and unplug it, plug it back in. All right, so there it is. There is the new pond fountain. Looks like I was concerned that it was a little bit larger, like it was going to spray a little further, but actually that's not too bad. Even with some of the wind we've got going on now, there's nothing really spraying up onto shore. So it's Sunday morning and we just finished doing the hay, got cleaned up, and then it started to rain. We were expecting some rain and we were trying to figure out when the best time to do it to make sure that the hay doesn't get wet. I also went out to the pond and I corrected the fountain issue. What it was a piece of styrofoam from the packaging that was wedged in part of the fountain nozzle. So that's now been corrected, and now we have a full 360-degree fountain, and it seems to be working well. So the cats are lazying around here behind me and all over, and Tara, Tara's just hanging out on her computer here.
I could totally nap.
Yeah, and it's just hay day is a strenuous day. It's a lot of work in a very short amount of time, as you can see from the video.
Huge shout out to our hey guys.
Yeah.
Dusty and family. I appreciate them so much.
Yeah, and even the kids got in there and did some work as well. So we managed to get everything into the barn and the animal barn, which you saw there. What we fit in there, we then took the rest down, and it perfectly fit into the hay barn. We didn't actually put any in the horse shelter, which is fine because we can always move it from the hay barn down there. Once we get those stumps out, which we didn't actually get around to doing.
So we have right now 800 bales.
800, is that what's in there?
800 bales.
Yeah, so there were 200 bales we put in the animal building. So we were pretty surprised that when we were offloading, I guess the kids were counting and they said we were at 200. So that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you again next week. Take care. Bye.